pleased with the win on the road. I thought it was a great atmosphere. Louisville played really hard. They created a great atmosphere for an opener, which, it's hard to duplicate that, for your team. So I thought we benefited from being on the road in a great environment. Thought we came out, started really well. We had to make some adjustments to their speed option game, which I thought we, settled down and did that. And I thought pretty much, after we made those adjustments, kind of took control of the game after that.
Ian described his performance as rusty, especially in the first half. What did you see?
Yeah, I would probably. I like to watch film first, but there were some uncharacteristic kind of flushing from the pocket that, we hadn't seen from him. A lot of it had to do with seeing a defense for the first time. He would have benefited much more from seeing it, more. This is the first time he saw the defense. They ran a lot more cover 2 than he was used to. They were in a stand-up defense trying to get it from the sideline. We were playing fast. They weren't set. I'm not trying to sit here and make excuses for him, but it wasn't a first game where it was cookie cutter for him. So there was a little rust there. He'll be better for it in game 2.
Was he not seeing some open receivers, or what was your perspective on that?
I just think he was getting out of things a little quick because there was some uncertainty and maybe thinking a little bit too much. You just got to trust it, and that'll come. But again, I think when we get into a little bit more of a familiar pattern of teams where we know what we're going to get, and of course, we're going to play 7 teams that have bye weeks where, we'll kind of throw that out the window again, but we'll have a much more certainty of what he's going to see, and I think that's going to keep him a lot more poised in the pocket.
You mentioned recently that Tommy Tremble's a matchup problem for opponents. That's what
it appeared to be that way today.
Yes.
Yeah. He's an outstanding athlete. We knew that when we recruited him. He had, crazy numbers in all of his testing when we recruited him, and knew that it was just a matter of maturation, mostly off the field as he kind of transitioned into college, and balancing both football and academics. And as he's done that and become more comfortable with balancing both, he started to emerge as a football player.
Tony Jones says that he's more decisive because he's more confident in what he's doing and knowing the offense. Is that your perspective? How have you seen him improve?
I think he's really comfortable with his role. He knows exactly what we're asking of him, and I think that has made him much more comfortable with what he's doing on a day-to-day basis. I think there were times where he wasn't certain what his role was, and it caused him some anxiety at times. He knows exactly what his role is, what we're asking of him, and he's been excellent in fulfilling that.